Here is the Dracula NECA figure. This is Transylvania version. Front of the box. Back of the box. Various poses. That's kind of cool. Lugosi. Outside of the box. Right, here he is out of the box. Accessories, got a little bat. This is like a tray that he puts the wine on. Candle he holds. The various hands. Got those right there. Here's the hands. You can see his pinky ring. And these are the two alternate heads. And here's the actual figure himself. There's the background. Show the background. That's where he sleeps right there. Here's the actual figure. That's what you're here to see. Here's the figure. The detail. Looks just like the actor too. Posability. It's pretty standard on all of them. The legs and the leg will turn like that. Legs bend. See the detail of his necklace. It's really cool. It's cool seeing it in color too. Arm bends. There we go. Show you the detail of his hand. He's got his ring there. I call it a pinky ring. I'm dumb. It's not a pinky ring. All right, let's see him with his cape on. Here's the cape. See if I can put it on quick. If not, I'll have to just take a little breather and put it on him. All right, there we go. Oops. There is pose with the cape. It's really cool posing him. You can do the famous where he's, get away from me. Ah. All right, now I'll show you with the interchangeable heads and accessories. There he is posed with the candle, greeting you. All right, would you dine with the Count? Has his friend flying with him? There he is offering you some wine because he doesn't drink it. mistake of turning down the wine and he's pissed. That's his angry face. Well, that's Bela Lugosi Dracula with all his accessories. Very cool figure. It's easy to give these things a 10 out of 10, and that's what I'm giving it. Excellent figure. If you are a Dracula fan, you got to get this guy in your collection. Pretty easy putting all the accessories on the different heads, the different hands. You're pretty much familiar with them from my previous videos. Peg. You know, with this one has a peg like that and goes in the neck. Cape comes off pretty easy. There's a hook you just put it like that in the back. You can just make him do the various poses. The famous. I always like if I have a Dracula figure, I always pose him with the cape all the way up. Where I cover his arms, and he's like raise him so he literally looks like a bat. Oh, pardon me. Just trying to get that over his arm. He's about to take flight and turn into this guy. Well, happy Halloween, people. Thanks for watching, and the second part of the video will be the Carfax Abbey version, where he shows up to London. Wreak havoc. Stay tuned. That's coming up next. All right, this is the Carfax Abbey Dracula Neca Bela Lugosi. There's a little Bela Lugosi symbol there. There it is, the outside. All right, viewers, here is Carfax Abbey, black and white Dracula out of the box. Two heads. They're very similar to the colorized version. Comes with the bat. Here's the bat that's... Get the focus for you guys. Hold on. Black and white. You know, I don't mind telling you. I always like the colorized, even though I know the movies are in black and white, but I think this looks really awesome, black and white. Let me show you the heads. I just like the way it looks. It looks more evil, black and white. And I like how the cape has a collar inside of it, like that. Let's put the cape on him. Here's the background. It's slightly different than the colorized one. Colorized one has the area where he sleeps. This has the, it's like a street in London. No, because that's what it's supposed to be, where he shows up in London. So let's put the cape on him. Sorry about that, guys. Put the cape on him. Oops, sorry. Get that thing around his neck. I really like the color in the back. When he raises his arms, you can really see the inside of that cape. I like that. I kind of wish that the colorized one would have red inside the cape. I think that would look so much cooler. So let's put him behind his backdrop. Pretty cool. I really like the cape that has like the gray inside of it. I wish, like I said, I wish the colorized one had red inside of it. I'm hoping they make another Christopher Lee Dracula where he has the inside of his cape red. It just looks so cool. Very iconic. Just screams, I'm Dracula. There he is. I'm going to show you with his alternate parts. They're pretty much the same as the colorized version. The only difference is he's got his walking stick, which I'll show you, and his top hat. Let's put his top hat on right now. Get a closer look at the top hat. There we go. He's painting it. He's looking all spiffy. He's going to start singing, putting on the Ritz. I think it goes on like that. There we go. Looking all spiffy. Let's make him look really spiffy. Hold on, guys. Ready to hang out in the town. Hide with all the local babes. Holding a stick. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he's got his dapper gloves on. Pretty cool, huh? I'll show you the other alternate hands. Pissed off because he lost his hat. His angry face. He has the hands. The other hands were like the gloves. You can see the difference. See the little. It's actually kind of cool. You can see the detail, the wrinkles of the gloves on his hands. And this is what the regular hands look like. It's black and white. Pretty cool. I always like this pose where he's shielding himself from the cross. Somebody's flashing a cross in front of him. That's my favorite pose. That's Dracula. I should have mentioned earlier that he's a little bit swivel in the hips too. When I move him around, you can tilt his head like that. Really cool. Again, 10 out of 10, but it's kind of funny. I actually like the black and white one better now. I just think he looks more evil. Let's take the head off and put the other head on. This is where he's smirking. The cape on him. And he's happy. He found his hat again. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Do I recommend? Yes, I do. And I have to say, I actually like maybe because it just literally looks like the movie. Because, you know, you used to watching a movie in black and white. I actually really enjoyed a black and white version slightly more than the colorized version. So I appreciate you guys watching this long. I'd recommend getting both, the colorized and the black and white. That'll do it. I want to wish you guys a happy Halloween. I'm going to continue the series. I have a few more NECA Universal Monsters I'm going to do. I have the Mummy, both Imhotep. I think his name was Imhotep. No, Ardeth Bey. The Ardeth Bey Karloff, and then the version where he's bandaged. I have both Phantoms, Mask of Red Death, and then where he looks like in the movie. I'll be reviewing those as well. I have the creature. So thanks for watching, guys. Tune in for more NECA Universal Monster figures. Happy Halloween.